Welcome to high school basketball here on 18 WJTS. I'm Kurt Gutgsell. I'll be joined by Scott Sollman. Today, the 12-2 Southridge Raiders invade 11-3 Forest Park to take on the Rangers in this Pocket Athletic Conference game. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip from Woody Beekler Sports Arena right after this on 18 WJTS Sports.
Jubilar Toyota in Jasper is proud to be the title sponsor for the Jammin' in Jasper basketball tournament this month. Teams from all over the Midwest will come to compete. This month, get a Jammin' deal on your next vehicle at Jubilar's with tax time savings. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock for every budget and flexible financing options from top lenders. As always, no hidden fees. Jubilar Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for Jammin' deals since 1929.
Scott Sollman back to Beekler Arena. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Forest Park Rangers, Jared Berger, a 6-foot junior. He'll be joined by Grant Fleck, a 6-foot junior, Brock Schuler, a 6-foot senior, Reese Wolf, a 6'4 senior, and Camden Partenheimer, their big man, 6'7 and a sophomore. Rangers coached by Drew Messmer in his third season in Forest Park, his alma mater, 38-31 his record. David Lust, Phil Winkler, Matt Messmer, Mitch Patton, and Kyle Schlachter are his assistant coaches. The Raiders will line up this way. Tate Whitehead, 5'11", and a senior, averaging 19.4 points per ball game. Noah Wright, 5'8", and a senior, averaging 4.7 per. Camden Haywood, 6'1", and a junior, averaging 9.6 points per ball game. Davis Schwartz, a 6'3 senior, 4.6 points per ball game, a team-leading 8.4 rebounds per contest. And rounding out the starting five, Brock Thacker, 6'3 and a senior, averaging 5.6 points per ball game. Ryan Haywood, in his second season at Southridge, 31-9 his record. Overall, 254 and 223 in his 20th year of high school basketball coaching, assisted by Ted O'Brien, Craig Pope, Jeff Tooley, Steve Russ, Gage Fetter, and the head athletic trainer is Jessica Canese.
Just an outstanding crowd on hand. Again, this is the first year this year here at Beekler Arena that they don't have assigned seating. And I'll tell you what, it is full right now. So
especially on our side, the visiting, going back to last year, the visitors sit behind their bench. It makes for a little less problems during the game with students and whatnot for the visiting bench and the visiting fans, so that's good. The Raiders, they'll wear the black uniforms with white and red, trimmed in, again, white, red numerals, and powered by EI Sports of Evansville and Adidas. Rangers in the homestand in white. They also an Adidas school and EI Sports. Rangers go from right to left away from their bench. Thacker and Partenheimer to jump it up at the center circle here at Beekler Arena. The two great student sections as well. One of the best basketball bands in the state of Indiana.
Yep.
Across the way in the upper deck these days. So Thacker, Partenheimer, center court. Official steps in, and we are off and running here at Beekler Arena. Forest Park's first offensive possession. Schuler with it, drives it up against Tate Whitehead. Ball knocked away momentarily by Camden Haywood. Fleck drives it toward the baseline, out to Wolf on the high right. Wolf will back it up behind the volleyball line. Takes it right on the bounce to Fleck, guarded by Haywood. Fleck tries to go baseline, turns back to the middle, gets flushed out. Ball knocked away. Raiders have it on a turnover. Here comes Camden Haywood. Speeds into the lane from the right side, lays it up. No, he got fouled. He'll be at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Raiders right off the bat digging in defensively.
Yeah, got the turnover there, and then a nice play, nice drive there. Got shoved from behind, did Cam Haywood. He's going to shoot it twice here early in this one.
Fleck gets the foul. Haywood at the line. He shoots at 70%. Raiders as a team only 60% on the season. The first free throw is off the back iron, no good. And Haywood will have another charity toss here. No score, just underway. First 33 seconds of the game. Haywood's second free throw, missed them both. And it's rebounded by the Rangers. Schuler with it. Top of the key against Whitehead. Angles it right with a hip-high right-hand dribble. into the post, a Fleck and a whistle, and a
Offensive
moving
foul.
screen on Forest Park away from the basketball. Their second foul, it's going to go against Partenheimer. So the Raiders take it back over, second possession of the game. The first one was on a steal.
A big personal foul right there, no pun intended. Big 6'7" sophomore Camden Partenheimer.
So the Raiders bring it up the floor. Thacker with it. He kind of boxing one Tate Whitehead in that right corner. Thacker with it, top of the key. Across the back line to right. Hands it back to Whitehead. Left of the lane. Floater in traffic, no good. Rebounded by Schuler of the Rangers. Quickly across the timeline. Still no score. Schuler goes left block. Kicks it back out to Fleck. Now Berger on the right side high. Now Fleck at the top of the key. Angles it left. Flips it back out. They try to drive it inside. Ball knocked away from Schuler. Noah Wright takes it in from the right side. He goes up, got it blocked. And they knock it off Noah Wright on a good play by Reese Wolf, and it's back to Forest Park.
That really was Reese Wolf, a nice defensive play to get it off of Wright. So it'll go back to the Rangers. Still no score.
These are the type of games Southridge is playing. They, again, like Coach Haywood says, they'll fight you in a phone booth. And we are tied at 0 with 6:23 to go first quarter. Wolf right elbow, puts it on the floor against Thacker. Ball knocked away from him. It trickles out of bounds, and it's back to Southridge.
Already 3 turnovers for Forest Park here in the first quarter. Less than 2 minutes. We got a timeout, a 30-second timeout.
It's a 30. This 30 brought to you by B&A Construction and Design. Any kind of construction project you may have, give the guys and gals at B&A Construction and Design a call at 812-683-4600 or stop by and see them on Highway 231 between Jasper and Huntingburg and those big red buildings. If I'm not mistaken, the Rangers have not attempted a shot yet.
Not attempted a shot. Nope.
So the Raiders will get it with 6:16 to go in the first. The Raiders average 53 points a game, but where they really stand out is on the defensive end. They only give up 37.3. Forest Park averages 61, and they give up 43. So both teams decent defensively. Southridge really good.
Hey, yeah, I mean, you're seeing it right here in the early going for both teams. Both teams really playing good defense, and hence the 0-0 score thus far.
Right, the Whitehead flips it back out to Thacker. Now Haywood hands it back to Tate Whitehead. Now Haywood, right point deep to Thacker in front of the Ranger bench. Out front to Haywood. Haywood tries to slice out to Tate. Long three straight away off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound down to Partenheimer of the Rangers. He kicks it ahead to Schuler into the corner. Berger. They chase him off the line. He dives into the lane. Top of the key. Fleck. Wide open three. No good. Rebound Schuler. He puts it up and got fouled by Thacker. Thacker didn't box him out, and the Raiders had trouble against Heritage Hills on the defensive glass. You got to put a body on guys. The defensive possession is not over until you finish it off with a rebound after a blockout.
Most definitely. First offensive rebound of the ball game going to Schuler and the Rangers.
They're going to give the foul to Wright as he helped on Thacker's man. So free throw is up and good for Schuler. He'll have another one. And he drains both of them at this trip. Jackson Leakin, the 6'3 junior in, he's been battling some injuries. He's kind of like Noah Wright. They've spot played him the last few weeks to give him some rest.
Yeah, he tweaked his ankle, but he is in there right now.
2-0 Rangers. Noah Wright out front to Tate Whitehead. Into the post to Davis. Works against Partenheimer. Seals him off inside. Partenheimer blocked it from behind, and that's where the Raiders will want to go. Jam it down low. Ball knocked out of bounds, and the Raiders will bring it in. End zone out of bounds on their end of the floor. So Noah Wright will trigger it in for the Raiders. Looks around. Out front to Davis. Hands it back out to Haywood. Haywood to Tate Whitehead, and a whistle. And another moving screen. This one called as tight as bark on a tree so far early.
Did not see it, but 2 turnovers now for the Raiders here in the early going. And
Whistles galore here.
Yep.
Rangers the other way with it. Berger inside, wide open. Leakin got Thacker in the air, got it, and one. Thacker went for the shot fake and got put up in the air by Leakin, who gets the bucket, and he'll have the and one. It's 4-0 Rangers.
Yeah, he was in no man's land there, and he was going to get an easy bucket if he got it in, and he did just that.
Free throw on the way is up and good. 5-0 Forest Park. So the Raiders try to get something going offensively. They nearly throw it away. Thacker pulls it out of there, goes to right, out to Tate Whitehead. Whitehead, top of the key, down the lane, into the corner. Haywood drives left baseline, tries to get somebody to throw it to, does so to Davis Schwartz. He kicks it out to right. Right tries to dive into the lane, out to Tate. Right point three. This one is no good. Rebounded by Haywood. Raiders recycle. Haywood with it, angles it left, kills his dribble. Ball kicked by Wolf. This is a tough gym for visiting teams to shoot in.
Yep.
I can't remember Southridge too many times having a good shooting night in here.
No, here in early going, 0 for 5.
Fleck will be in for Wolf here. They just got to try to get something down low inside. They've got some veterans on the front line there that they can do some work.
They just need to get their first basket and loosen it up a little bit.
Thacker with it, volleyball line, left point. Now to Schwartz, top of the key. Hands it back to Haywood. Haywood fires it inside to Thacker on a back cut, and he scores.
Beautiful play right there. A give and go right to Thacker underneath.
5-2 Rangers on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. Schuler with it against Thacker. Deep right side. Pitches it out front to Jackson Leakin. Leakin to Partenheimer. Works against Davis. Turns, shoots over the top of him, and the Raiders bailed him out. He was falling away. And Schwartz picks up the personal foul. Ryan Haywood says, go straight up.
Yeah, that was a definite bailout. You nailed it right on the head right there. He was not going to get the shot, but a little shove in the chest there of Partenheimer, so he's going to shoot two here.
Already the third Raider foul in the first quarter. Partenheimer hits the free throw. Very good sophomore big man for the Rangers. 6-2 Forest Park.
Of their 6 points, 4 of which coming from the free throw line. They got a chance for another here.
Partenheimer's second charity toss, and he cans both. Back in Reese Wolf. Partenheimer will take a seat, so they get a little smaller here. 7-2 Rangers. 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Noah Wright will jog it up for Southridge. Goes out deep to Haywood. Haywood into the post to Davis Schwartz. Puts it up off the glass. Missed it. Rebounded by the Rangers. Up the left side to Fleck. Out front to Schuler. He fires a three off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Tate Whitehead. Whitehead races into the lane. Had it back tap from behind. Loose on the floor. A scramble for it. Forest Park comes up with it. Here comes Leakin down the left side. Blows by Thacker. Puts it up and got fouled. Again, somebody had to help because they got beat out on the perimeter.
Yep.
And they commit the foul. So the Rangers back to the line. Southridge just sluggish to begin this game.
Yeah, already the 4th team foul for the Raiders here in the first quarter alone.
Foul will go against Davis Schwartz. That's his second. Leakin at the line, nails it.
5 for 5 from there.
Steckler will have to come in for Schwartz here. And now Leakin will have a second free throw. It's up and it is good. 3:33 to go first quarter. 9-2 Rangers off to the early start. Noah Wright with it. Goes to Tate Whitehead. Now to Thacker. Again, they box and one Tate Whitehead. They go out to Haywood. Raiders lost it. Another poor pass. Wolf pulls up right wing. No good. Another offensive rebound for Forest Park, but they miss it. Southridge has got a snowbird on the other end. Tate Whitehead lays it in. Thank goodness. Rangers had a nice opportunity. It's 9-4. Forest Park quickly the other way. Fleck with it with 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Fleck with it against Haywood. Takes it to the top of the circle. Leaves it off for Schuler. Schuler stops at the elbow. Brings it out to Fleck. Hands it back to Leakin here for the Rangers. Leakin behind the volleyball line. Hawked by Noah Wright. Leakin, loose dribble. Picks up his dribble. Goes out to Berger. Guarded by Thacker here. Rangers up by 5 here with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Berger with it. goes into the lane against Thacker, puts it up over Brock, no good. Rebound battle for Raiders, don't get the defensive rebound. Out to Schuler, wide open three, he missed it. Rebound by Haywood, he got it stripped by Wolf. Out to Leakin, wide open three, good. This is unbelievable. It's like the Raiders have concrete shoes, and it's a full timeout. 12-4, Forest Park with 2:09 to go here in the first. We'll step aside. We'll have more after this.
Sell your car the easy way at Ubelor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper. Simply scan this QR code to get a Kelley Blue Book instant cash offer on your vehicle. Whether your car has low miles, high miles, or has a few dings, KBB makes it easy. Just answer a few simple questions and get a cash offer on the spot. Then bring your car to your local KBB buying center, Ubelor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, and we'll handle the rest. Trade your keys for cash today at Ubelor & Sons.
Back out to Beekler Arena, the Rangers jump off to a 12-4 start here with 2:09 to go here in the first quarter.
And benefited from 4 offensive rebounds there. Raiders just standing still, and they trail this one 12-4.
Leathers into the game, goes out to Haywood, left point. Haywood, free throw line. Thacker, wide open jumper is up and good. Brock knocked down the open jumper. He gets his 4th point, and it's 12-6. Raiders down by 6, got to dig in defensively and finish off the possession with a rebound or two. Forest Park doing a nice job on the offensive glass. Schuler drives inside. He makes a bad pass. Steckler picks it off, gets it to Haywood. He gets back tapped. Nobody tells him he's coming, and it's out of bounds back to the Raiders. Hudson Montgomery in for Thacker here.
Yeah, he did not see Grant Fleck coming from behind, but it'll stay with the Raiders underneath their own bucket here. Try to cut into the 6-point lead.
Jaden Bettag comes into the game, as does Partenheimer. He got a rest. Leathers to inbound underneath the Raider basket to a ball diving Haywood. Right block, sends it back out to Tate Whitehead. Whitehead drives it inside, kicks it into the corner, top of the key. Hudson, Montgomery 3, off the back rim, no good. Haywood gets the offensive rebound. Out to Tate Whitehead, volleyball line, dives into the lane, takes it up against Partenheimer, leaves it inside for Leathers, back out to Haywood. He dives inside the line, leaves it inside to Steckler, had his shot blocked from behind, and Forest Park has it. Outlet pass ahead, the Raiders knock it away. Here comes Leathers across the timeline to Hudson Montgomery, runs into a Ranger off the glass, and a blocking foul. The defender was moving.
Yep.
And again, a tough block charge call there, and this one went into the favor of the Raiders. And at the line will be Southridge, down 12-6 with a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Oh, good step around there by Montgomery. He's going to get a couple free throws here.
So 12-6 Raiders down. They can get some stuff done at the free throw line. Montgomery free throw, no good.
0 for 3 from the line here.
Again, this team shoots too well from the field to shoot 60% from the free throw line. It's 12-6, Raiders down by 6 in a game that has seen Forest Park come out and deliver the first few blows. Montgomery's second free throw, he bags this one. And it's 12-7 with under a minute to play. Roland Whitehead is checked in. Here comes Fleck. Comes off a Bettag screen, goes right. Now top of the key to Berger. Into the post. Great defense by Steckler against Partenheimer. Here comes Tate Whitehead. He motors into the lane, and a blocking foul on Forest Park as Bettag couldn't keep up with Tate Whitehead going down the lane.
Again, I like the defense, though, of the Raiders here. Already 6 turnovers for the Rangers here in this one. Just got to get Tate Whitehead going, Kurt.
Team fouls are tied at 4 here. Back in Schuler for the Rangers. End zone out of bounds for Leathers here. Raiders out of a box set underneath their basket with 44 seconds to go in the quarter. Raiders pitch it out to Tate, left point. They chase him off the line. He steps back, shoots it anyway. Good.
That'll get him going.
He's got 5, and it's 12-10. Raiders trying to battle back after the Rangers jumped out to the 12-4 lead. Forest Park with it. Schuler goes around Whitehead into the corner. Wolf drives baseline, gets his man up in the air and couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Steckler with 20 seconds to go. Gets it to Whitehead with 17. Here comes Tate across the timeline. Whitehead will back it out with 11 seconds out near the timeline. 8 seconds now. Whitehead with 6. Going to go one-on-one. Whitehead, step back, top of the key three. This one's off the mark, no good. Rebound volleyballed around inside, and that's the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter on the RG Mechanical scoreboard from Beekler Arena, Rangers 12, Raiders 10. We'll step aside and have more after this.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at Du Bois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
We're back at Beekler Arena, Raiders and Rangers. 12-10 Forest Park after 1. It'll be Steckler, Roland Whitehead, Tate Whitehead. Montgomery and Wright on the floor for the Raiders. Schuler, Bentag, Hartenheimer, Berger, and Wolf on the floor for the Rangers again. They follow Tate Whitehead all over the floor. Wherever he goes, they send a man at him.
Well, not the best shooting percentages. Raiders 4 of 13, 31%. 2 of 9 for the Rangers, 22. But they made hay at the free throw line, 5 for 5.
Whitehead, right corner, fires a three and hits it. Off out of the quarter break. He gets his 8th point, and it's 13-12. Raiders have battled back to take a 1-point lead.
First lead of the night.
They get it to Berger. Right elbow gets cut off. Wide open Schuler. Left point three off the back rim. No good. Long rebound into the hands of Tate Whitehead. Raiders up by 1. Hudson Montgomery dives inside. Had it knocked away, and then he had it knocked away a second time by Bentag and out of bounds. Raiders regain possession. Haywood Thacker back in for the Raiders. Roland Whitehead will come out, as will Hudson Montgomery. Baseline out of bounds play for the Raiders. Noah Wright will throw it in. Looks around. Gets it to Thacker, right side deep in front of the Ranger bench. Kills his dribble. Sends it out to Haywood. Haywood, right of the lane. Tries to get loose, goes to right. He dives in the lane. Out to Haywood, top of the key. He goes left elbow, gets cut off. Now pitches it back out to Tate Whitehead. Raiders up 1, 13-12. 7:02 to go here in the second quarter. Right, dribble handoff to Whitehead. Now top of the point to Haywood, right side Steckler. Tate, right side three, good.
Oh, wide open. That was just good ball rotation by the Raiders, and they got what they wanted. Wide open for a three.
Raiders, just like that, have scored 12 straight points. 6:37 to go. Rangers march it in the lane. A whistle and a blocking foul on Southridge as Reese Wolf made a straight line drive right to the basket.
You know, it looked kind of dire where it was 12-4 at one time. The Rangers yet to score here in the second.
Foul will go against Thacker. That's his second, so both he and Schwartz have 2 personal fouls. Rangers drop it in. Partenheimer, right corner. Out to Schuler, guarded by Haywood. Schuler into the lane, puts it up over Steckler, no good. Rebound battle for Raiders have it. Here comes Haywood, head up across the timeline, got his pocket pick, now tries to chase it back down, does so, and a whistle blows, and a foul on Haywood.
Yeah, they're going to call him for diving on the top there for the ball. I thought they just were both going for the basketball.
Haywood gets the foul. Raiders loose with the basketball in that possession. 16-12, Southridge on top here. Tate Whitehead an early 11 points. Help bring him back into this one. Berger loses control of the ball, picked off by Haywood, and then he gets back tapped, knocked out of bounds by Forest Park. So again, Tate Whitehead now alone in third place, passing Mark Boozy. Now we've got a question on whether the ball was knocked off a Ranger or a Raider, and I think one official pointed towards Forest Park, and he got quickly corrected by the Raider fans.
The Raider fans, yes.
Behind him. So Southridge will drop it in. They'll do so to Noah Wright. 16-12 Raiders. Wright will bring it up for Southridge. Goes right side to Tate Whitehead. Bad pass. Rangers knock it out of bounds. Back to Southridge, though. Raiders not really meeting the pass either.
No.
They always say the last 5 feet of a pass is the receiver's responsibility to come and get it. So Hudson Montgomery will inbound at the scores table. Back in for the Rangers, Grant Fleck. He'll come in for Wolf here. Montgomery will inbound. It's a high-level PAC game here. Two good teams, two well-coached teams, and they're just scrapping out there.
And great fan bases.
Yeah, really. Here comes right side to Tate Whitehead. Whitehead comes off a screen, top of the key, dives down the lane. Got tripped, threw it up at the last second, and a whistle and a foul in Forest Park. Messmer not exactly happy with that one. I can think because they called it so late.
He'll get 2 free throws, though.
Foul will go against Brock Schuler. Tate Whitehead at the line. He's got 11. Tate, again, shoots it at 70% on the season. I think that would be much higher with the kind of marksman that he is. Free throw is up, and he bags this one.
He's got the 12 of the 17 points right now.
Well, when you're having trouble scoring, it's not equal opportunity. Mm-hmm. This is not CYO. The guys that need to shoot it will shoot it.
Yep.
And nobody really has a problem with that on this squad as Whitehead hits the second. And it is 18-12 Raiders.
After a slow start at the free throw line, 0 for 3 for the Raiders. They've hit their next 3.
Fleck with it, bottled up, used his dribble already, gets it off to Schuler. Now Fleck into the corner leaking. They chase him off the line. A whistle, a blocking foul on Haywood. He's good at taking charges, but that time he gets called for the block. Now a trio of Raiders with 2 personal fouls.
Yeah, Roland Whitehead jumps off the bench, so Camden's going to sit probably the remainder of this 5:35.
Takes an offensive player out of the game. And Reese Wolf back in for the Rangers. 3rd team foul the second quarter for the Raiders. 18-12. Southridge. Forest Park looks to get it in. They do so to Partenheimer. He's not bashful from 3. Fires it up, no good. Rebound ripped down by Hudson Montgomery. Gets it to Whitehead. Up the left side to Noah Wright. Dances into the lane. Out to Rowland. He'll fire a 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound inside by Berger, to whistle, and a through the back call on Southridge. It'll be Wright, and that's 2 on him. Leathers will come back in. So the Raiders have 4 with 2 personal fouls.
You know, they got 4 fouls in that first quarter like lightning quick, and now they have 4 more here in the second.
Rangers with it on the deep left side. Fleck with it out front. Goes to Partenheimer. He flips it right to Berger. Berger tries to get it in the corner. Ball knocked away by Leathers out of bounds. So 4/5 of the starting 5 for the Raiders have 2 personal fouls. Tate Whitehead is clean on his sheet. Reese Wolf will inbound across the way for Forest Park. Gets it into Berger. He'll handle it against Tate Whitehead. 5:03 to go in the second. Raiders +6 at 18-12. Rangers get to Partenheimer. Whistle, and this time it's a charging foul taken by Roland Whitehead.
Big Roland. He knew what he had to do against the big 6'7" Partenheimer, and he stood in there, took that big charge.
Second on Partenheimer. So again, we talked about them calling this one real tight from the beginning, and a slew of players with 2. And Partenheimer comes off the floor for Drew Messmer, so they have to get their big man out of the game. Here comes Leathers up the floor for the Raiders. Goes out to Hudson Montgomery, top of the key, into the post to Steckler, and he got fouled going through the lane. I believe this will be on Fleck, and that's 2 on him. Rangers getting their team foul total driven up here.
It's at number 3 now. The Raiders going to try to pounce it inside if they can. Steckler, a big ball game against Evansville Christian.
Whitehead, baseline to Steckler. Left corner, flips it out to Roland Whitehead straight away. Right side deep to Montgomery. Baseline Steckler, he backs down. A collision once again. It goes off Southridge. Back to Forest Park as the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Steck just dribbled it off of his foot.
Well, what happened is the Rangers pulled the chair out from under him as he was trying to back down. The guy just backed up and It went right off him and out of bounds.
So that's the 6th turnover for the Raiders here in the first half.
Reese Wolf with it right side. Raiders up by 6. Out to Fleck with 4:28 to go in the half. Out deep to Schuler in front of the Raider bench. He backs it out toward the volleyball line. Looks to make a move against Montgomery. Can't. Now out to Berger. Berger across the back line to Fleck. Roland Whitehead comes out to meet him. Fleck with it. Tries to drive left of the lane. Gets cut off. Looks around. Top of the key to Wolf. He goes toward the lane against Steckler. Brings it back out to Fleck. Deep left side. Fleck. Baseline to Schuler. Drives inside. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Tipped into the hands of Tate Whitehead. He speeds across the timeline. Now backs it out for Southridge. Out deep. Montgomery 3. This one missed badly. Rebound by Leathers. His putback. No. Bad angle. Steckler got the rebound. Put it up. Got it and won. Steckler on the offensive glass got the putback and the and one opportunity.
I like the fight of this Raider club right now. Again, Justin Leathers. I mean, they're all battling in there right now, and even on the defensive side, they're really amping up on the defensive side. Forest Park really not getting clear looks at the basket.
Steckler's free throw, no good. Glances off, rebounded by Forest Park. Up the floor, Schuler with it, brings it out deep. Now to Wolf, wide open 3 over Steckler, and he knocks it down. Wolf, a good shooter, and he drilled it right in the Raiders' face right there, and it's 20-15. Raiders +5. Whitehead with it, free throw line. Right elbow into the corner to Leathers. 3:20 to play here in the first half. Raiders by 5. Hudson Montgomery, free throw line, into the post to Steckler. He turns middle to Roland Whitehead. Slant drive into the lane, lost it, got it into Steckler, lays it up and in. A recovery by Roland Whitehead and a nice pass.
Yeah, lost the dribble there, but just luckily was able to bounce it right inside.
Berger with it, spins out of control into the corner. They kick it out the opposite side to Bedtag. He throws up a wild shot and he hits it. Bedtag makes it a 5-point game. 2:44 to go here in the second.
Well, the shooting kind of amping up on both sides now.
The bench guys doing some good work.
Yep.
Steckler with it, had it knocked away. Forest Park picked it up along the far sideline. Bedtag right side, lays it up, no, but got fouled by Roland Whitehead, who stopped a layup right there.
No, he was going to get 2 shots anyway, but now there's the 5th team foul on the Raiders. So shooting a couple right here is Reese Wolf. Or I'm sorry, no, is that Bedtag?
So at the line, Bedtag fires the first one up, and it's good. He's got 3 in the game. Back in Leakin for the Rangers. 22-18, Raiders are up by 4 here with 2:30 to go in the second quarter. Another free throw by Bedtag. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Hudson Montgomery, another rebound for the Raiders. Southridge with it with 2:26 to go. They go left to right toward the east end of Beekler Arena. Tate Whitehead with a big second quarter goes out to Roland Whitehead. Roland back of the basket, free throw line, gets it to Tate. Now Roland Whitehead. Now Hudson Montgomery deep right, top of the key to Roland Whitehead. Whitehead, top of the key, Tate, wide open 3, good. He was wide open. He's got 4 threes in the game, and it's 25-18 Raiders.
I believe 16 points, isn't it?
He's dialed in here tonight after a sluggish start. Well, he really didn't shoot much in that deficit that the Raiders had, because they were really hemming him in with good defense. Bedtag, free throw line, top of the key Leakin, left side to Berger. Berger with it, top of the key, off to Reese Wolf. Wolf with it, out to Fleck. Fleck with it, goes to Jackson Leakin, now to Bedtag. Bedtag with it, now to Wolf. Wolf with it, puts it on the floor, goes inside, into the corner, wide open. Bedtag 3 is in the air, good. Bedtag an open 3, and he's keeping Forest Park in it. A 4-point game, 25-21 Raiders with 1:09 to go here in the first half. Fast-moving first half. Whitehead goes out to Hudson Montgomery. Now Roland Whitehead skips it to Steckler. Tate Whitehead tries to dive right of the lane, out to Steckler. He doesn't shoot. Comes off into the lane, puts it up in traffic, got it blocked, rebounded by Bedtag. Rangers have it. They go to Wolf, left of the lane, dances down the lane, puts it up, missed it, short, rebounded by Tate Whitehead. 39 seconds to go here in the first half. Raiders by 4, 25-21.
Should go for the last shot right here.
Tate Whitehead with it. Whitehead goes out to Leathers.
Got a timeout.
Coach Haywood wants a 30. This 30 brought to you by Hayes Heating and Air. Todd Hayes, many years of experience in the HVAC field. Got a problem or want some advice on your HVAC? Todd Hayes, Heating and Air, 812-683-2570.
Well, let's see what Coach Haywood is going to draw up here in the final 24 seconds of the half. Again, Raiders leading this by 4, 25-21.
So the Raiders here, with 24 seconds to go, have the basketball.
Southridge
in the
with
first half.
Yeah, Southridge with 4 3-pointers here in the ball game tonight, and the Rangers with 3.
So Southridge will get it after the timeout.
They brought in the original starters here for the most part. We'll see if we may find something inside there. It's Swartz and also Thacker into the ball game now.
So the Raiders will inbound here at the scores table. Haywood pitches to Noah Wright. Wright brings it up for Southridge. Wright goes out to Tate Whitehead with 13 seconds. Hands it back to Wright at the timeline scores table. Wright with 9. Back to Whitehead, to Haywood, to Thacker. Deep left point. Goes out to Schwartz with 3. To Noah Wright. Top of the point to Whitehead, and the Raiders will not get a shot off. They dribbled the timeout without getting a shot off, but they take a 4-point lead to recess at 25-21 here at Beekler Arena. This is the Thermwood Corporation halftime show. We come back. We'll have first half scoring and stats. This is Southridge basketball on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
This is Tony Ubelar, Ubelar Toyota in Jasper. Truck lovers know the Toyota Tundra for its legendary strength and reliability. The new Tundras are long on comfort, technology, and safety too. Right now, we've got plenty of new Tundras in stock, with options for every purpose and budget. Loaded with features to help you get things done. We have flexible financing and lease options as well. Find your new Tundra today at Ubelar Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for hardworking trucks since 1929.
Welcome back to Beekler Arena, 25-21. Raiders on top of Forest Park as we get ready for the second half. Again, Tate Whitehead with 16 first half points on 4 threes for the Raiders. Forest Park led by Jackson Leakin. He had 8 in that first half, and he had a triple as well. Rangers with Paoli coming up on Saturday. The Raiders will not be in action. They won't play until Thursday when they welcome in former coach Mark Rohr and the Gibson Southern Titans, who are having a season as well, and they're a member of that loaded 3A sectional that Southridge will host later on at Huntingburg Memorial Gym.
Yeah, that should be a blast when the Gibson Southern Titans come to town there. And again, we've seen enough of Mark Rohr.
It might be 12-10.
It might be. It might be.
With the way those two teams play defense.
Yep.
Rangers dropping it, and we're off and running here in the second half. As Berger will bring it up for Forest Park here. Handles it on the left side of the floor. Goes out front to Partenheimer. Now Fleck deep right, guarded by Haywood. Fleck comes to a stop. Now to Berger. Ball knocked away, and a reach-in on Southridge. And Ryan Haywood not happy.
That is his
with
third.
Haywood with his son Cam Haywood on that reach-in. That gives him his third foul right there.
He had a good pick right there, but didn't get the call.
25-21 Raiders. Here comes Fleck. Angles it right. Leaves it off on the bounce. Out front to Schuler. Schuler with it. Now to Fleck. Guarded by Roland Whitehead. Raiders, after a disastrous start, had a great second quarter. Berger into the corner. We've got a foul and a charge taken by Noah Wright underneath the basket as the ball went to the corner.
Oh, little veteran Noah Wright right there. Had good stationary position there, got bowled over, and that was a big-time call right there. So the Raiders, chance to get the first bucket of the second half for either squad.
All right, will bring it across the timeline. Raiders go right to left towards their bench in the west end at Beekle Arena. Right, free throw line to Thacker. Thacker backs down in the lane, leaves it off for Tate. Long three straight away off the back iron, no good. Schwartz kept it alive, but right into the hands of Wolf. We had a collision at midcourt and a whistle and a charge on Forest Park.
Look who did it.
And Tate Whitehead took that one. Wolf arguing, Drew Messmer arguing that you've got to let Wolf come down, and Tate kind of got underneath him a bit, and that could have went either way too.
Yep. Well, he saw what his old teammate Wright could do, so he did one better and got a charge himself.
25-21, Raiders by 4. Thacker to inbound. Goes into the forecourt to Noah Wright, and he'll bring it up for Southridge. Wright, guarded by Schuler, into the corner. They bounce it into Davis Schwartz. Schwartz out to Roland Whitehead. He fires a three left point off the back rim. No good. Rebound by Southridge. Tate Whitehead drives toward the right baseline. Fall away 15-footer. No good. Rebound by Schwartz. Got it back to Thacker. Out front to Whitehead. Roland. Right corner. Out to Noah Wright. They swing it around the outside. Thacker with it. Top of the key. Goes down left of the lane into the corner to Tate Whitehead. Front of the Raider bench, he drives baseline against Berger, gets his man up in the air and scores.
Boy, 2 years ago, you would not see Tate Whitehead do that. He's did a great job in the weight room, and he'll take it inside the trees.
Yeah, he can do that now with that upper body. 27-21, Rangers down with the ball. Fleck into the lane, nice layup off the glass and scores.
Yeah, nobody picked up Fleck. It was an easy layup on the left side.
27-23, Raiders. Roland Whitehead with it. Free throw line, looks around, out to right, drives right baseline, into the corner, Thacker. Pitches back out to Tate Whitehead. Whitehead into the lane. They whistle him for a traveling violation on trying to make that quick first step.
Yep. 8th turnover on the Raiders. As Jackson Leakin going to come back in for Forest Park.
27-23, Raiders up by 4, Forest Park with it. Brock Schuler across the timeline for the Rangers. Schuler with it, bounces off to Fleck. Fleck tries to work against Roland Whitehead, backs him down, turns in the middle after Roland flopped down, no good, rebounded by Roland Whitehead. Gets it to Tate. Tate Whitehead across the timeline, right down the middle, maneuvers into the lane, leaves it inside to Schwartz, and he scores.
Big Schwartzy right there to get the easy deuce.
29-23, Raiders plus 6, 5:24 to go here in the third. Fleck to Partenheimer, the big man at 6'7" at the top of the key. Dribbles it with a left hand. Goes out to Leakin with it. Leakin, Jackson out to Partenheimer. They chase him off the line, a whistle and a reach in on Davis Schwartz, his third.
Yep.
So he and Haywood now have 3 fouls. So the theme continues with twitchy hands for the Raiders, and now Steckler will have to come into the game for Davis Schwartz here.
Yeah, it seems like every time there's a personal foul, it's on a Raider that's going to have his 3rd personal. And, a couple big personal fouls now sitting on the bench for Southridge.
Team foul number 2 for Southridge. Grant Fleck with it, comes off a Leakin screen left side, guarded by Thacker, top of the circle. Partenheimer goes into the lane, another collision and another charge. Noah Wright takes another charge. That's 3 charges taken by the Raiders here in this quarter, and 4th for the game.
Yeah, and Partenheimer, he can complain all he wants, but that was clearly a charge. And again, he is going to sit the bench once again.
Yeah, Drew Messmer's got to take him out as well. 29-23, Raiders by 6. Here comes Whitehead into the corner to Montgomery. The Thacker now to Wright. Wright looks for the back cut, can't find it. High post to Steckler. They cut off of him. Steckler back to the basket. Goes out to Hudson. Montgomery got his pocket picked by Wolf. Wolf will go in from the right side and lay it in. Wolf gets his 5th. Good play by Montgomery not to double down, and he didn't foul him and left him have the layup. Right into the lane, leaves it down low to Steckler, lays it up and in.
Oh, good leave off. I mean, he is playing a heck of a game. Maybe not in the scoring department, right, but he's doing other things, taking charges and passes.
Good defense by Thacker on Leakin. Made him throw it back out top with 4:11 to go here in the third. 31-25 Raiders. Leakin with it. Out to Berger, right point outside of the arc. Works against Tate Whitehead. Gets it out to Schuler. They switch off on him. Schuler tries to go right the lane, and he is fouled by Tate Whitehead on the floor.
The Raiders wanted to walk there, but did not get it.
Whitehead gets only his first. Team's third here in the third quarter. Partenheimer coming back in for this baseline out-of-bounds play, as is Betag. Raiders lead 31-25. Rangers to bounce it in. Berger goes to Partenheimer. Out front. Goes back to Berger near the Ranger bench. Berger with it. Off a screen. Partenheimer right side inside the arc. Backs down against Steckler. Steckler holds his ground. Goes to Berger. Lobs it back into the post to Wolf. He takes it up and he got fouled there. So quickly 2 fouls on Tate Whitehead.
Yep.
So the only thing stopping him tonight, he's got 18 of the 31 for the Raiders. Already the team's fourth here with 3:37 to go, but this is a 2-shot foul anyway, as Reese Wolf at the line for 2 free throws. First one in the air is up and good.
Well, these guys are schooled at the free throw line. They know how to shoot it there. 9 of 10.
31-26, Raiders +5 on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. Wolf will have another charity toss. He lets this one fly, and he rattles this one home. Wolf with 7, 31-27, Raiders by 4. Noah Wright brings it up for Southridge. Right of the lane, into the corner, Roland Whitehead fires a 3 and he hits it. That's a long time coming for Roland Whitehead. He knocks it home. It's a big one, 34-27.
He needed it.
Southridge back defensively, into the lane. Wolf drives it inside, puts it up off the glass, and he got another layup.
Yeah, good maneuver by Reese Wolf inside to get the bucket, and that's 34-29.
Raiders bring it back up. Noah Wright dribbles it right side, goes right baseline, big jump stop right block, Steckler right elbow, out to Tate Whitehead, creates some space, pulls up from 15 and rattles it in.
Took it in a little bit closer. Nevertheless, Raiders have hit their last 6 shots from the field.
36-29. Raiders on top here. Forest Park with the basketball. 2:39 to go here in the third quarter. Down the lane, Schuler looks around. Goes out to Partenheimer. Top of the key, Berger. Shot fake against Whitehead. Dives inside, puts it up off the glass, no good. Tipped by Partenheimer, no. Got his own rebound, then got hammered by Steckler. So Steckler did not give up the bucket, and that'll put Partenheimer to the line.
I like the fight of the Raiders right now. And again, back to the line, Forest Park. His time in the form of Camden Partenheimer.
So Partenheimer at the line. 6'7" sophomores play good basketball for the Rangers this season. First one in the air, no good. Grant Fleck back in for Forest Park. He'll come in for Brock Schuler here. 36-29, Raiders on top with 2:23 to go here in the third quarter. Friday night basketball here at Beekle Arena in the PAC. Partenheimer, second free throw, got that one. 1 out of 2 for Caden Partenheimer. And it's 36-30, Raiders by 6. Southridge brings it up. Noah Wright across the timeline. Deep right to Tate. Now to Brock Thacker. Now to Roland Whitehead. Top of the key. Leaves it back for Tate. Lost it out of bounce, back to Forest Park.
10th turnover now for the Raiders as Forest Park chiseling into this Raider lead. It's now down to 6.
36-30, Raiders lead by 6. Forest Park with the basketball. Wolf with it for Forest Park, leaves it off out deep to Berger. Berger looks around. Guarded by Roland Whitehead, gets it to Wolf. Wolf spins, free throw line, back out to Berger. Tries to work against Thacker, drives inside, gets cut off. Noah Wright steals it away. He takes it down the right side, and a whistle and a Ranger foul on Fleck. Trying to check right after the steal.
Yeah, one more personal foul on Forest Park, and the Raiders will shoot it twice here, but only $1:46 to play in the third.
Raiders will bring it in, sideline out of bounds near the Rangers student section over there. Brock Thacker tosses it in and gets it into Noah Wright. Wright with a basketball, leaves it off for Thacker. Now to Tate Whitehead. Whitehead out to Thacker. Left point, a whistle before the shot.
Walk.
And again, they call a
foul.
Moving screen.
Yep.
On Steckler. Now he's got 2. Schwartz on the bench with 3 for Southridge. Brock Schuler
also
back
Haywood
in.
with 3, yeah.
Back in for the Rangers. 36-30, Raiders on top. They've called a ton of fouls away from the ball tonight and started early in the first quarter. Raiders by 6. Right side, Partenheimer looks inside after killing his dribble. Goes out deep to Wolf. Wolf guarded by Noah Wright. Wolf tries to maneuver against him. Bounces off the Bettag. Bettag, left-hand dribble, now goes back to the right side of the floor, being hounded by Roland Whitehead. Now Wolf. Wolf tries to beat Whitehead on a switch now. Leaves it off into Partenheimer, stolen away by Noah Wright. Wright blows by the defense, goes in from the right side. Euro step into the lane, puts it up, no. Rebounded by the Rangers. Here comes Schuler quickly up the floor to Bettag. Right block against Thacker, falls down and throws it off the glass.
My
and
goodness.
scores.
On his back.
36-32, Rangers trail by 4. Southridge with the ball for the final 40 seconds here of the third quarter. Thacker with it out front. Raiders will hold for 1. Thacker works outside. Now bottled up out near the timeline. We've got a whistle and a reach in on Forest Park, I believe. That'll send Thacker to the line here with 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Wolf gets his third, so Southridge will get free throws. Didn't look good on that possession. Thacker got hounded out near the timeline, and Wolf reached in, so Thacker with 2 free throws, 36-32. Raiders by 4. Thacker with 2 free throws. He shoots at 56%. Free throw number 1, no good.
Well, Raiders, that's the first free throw for the Raiders here in the second half.
And Raiders just 60% as a team. Thacker, second free throw. Dips, shoots. No good, missed 2 of them. Rebounded by the Rangers. They're down 4 here with 16 seconds to go. Fleck with it out front with 10. Right on him. Or Leathers on him into the corner. Partenheimer launches a 3, no good, and Raiders foul the 3-point shooter. Foul the 6'7" kid in the corner, and with 3 seconds to go, Forest Park shoots 3 free throws.
Goodness, chance to close it to a 1-point game here.
That's the ultimate bailout right there. I
Yep.
mean, if Partenheimer knocks that one down, he's a good shooter. You tip your cap and you go to the quarter break. Partenheimer hits the free throw. He has a chance to pull Forest Park within a point here, 36-33. Next free throw, got that one as well. Isaac Moore will come in for the Rangers. Drew trying to keep some guys out of foul difficulty with 3.1 seconds to go on this throw-in. If Partenheimer hits all 3, a 3-point play, cuts it to 1, 36-35. Rangers trail by 1. Raiders have it with 3.1 seconds to go.
Well, the Raiders should be able to get something off here. Probably in the form of
Here comes
Tate.
Whitehead, 2 seconds. Half-court shot on the way, no good, left it short. 36-35 Raiders on the RG Mechanical scoreboard after 3. We'll take a break and have more after this.
Ubelar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper is proud to be the title sponsor for the Jammin' in Jasper basketball tournament this month. Teams from all over the Midwest will come to compete. This month, get a Jammin' deal on your next vehicle at Ubelar's with tax time savings. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock for every budget and flexible financing options from top lenders. As always, no hidden fees. Ubelar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, where customers send their friends for Jammin' deals since 1929.
Welcome back to Beekle Arena, 36-35. Raiders lead by 1 after Partenheimer knocked down those 3 free throws after being fouled on a 3-point attempt with 3 seconds to go.
Well, the third quarter clearly belonged to the Forest Park Rangers. 70% shooting. They were 7 of 10 from the field. Meanwhile, Raiders just 4 of 10 for 40%.
Southridge has the basketball. Noah Wright gets it back to Tate Whitehead. Now Brock Thacker. Now to Schwartz back into the game. Schwartz hands it back out to Haywood. Also back inside to Thacker. Right block works against Wolf. Puts it up and scores. Nice move by Thacker.
Yeah, nice senior ball play right there by Brock.
38-35. Raiders go out of a set play right out of the quarter break and get the bucket. Partenheimer, top of the key for the Rangers. Hands it back out to Bettag. He looks right. Now goes left to Berger. Check by Thacker. Bounce pass back out to Fleck, and the Rangers set the offense back up. Fleck to a back-cutting Berger. Right block against Thacker. Thacker closes hard. We've got another collision underneath the basket. No whistle. Rebound by Davis Schwartz inside. Now Forest Park takes it away from Tate Whitehead. Bettag goes in. Got it and won. Raiders sloppy with the basketball underneath the Ranger bucket. And if you're going to throw it away, don't throw it away there, and that's what they did.
Yeah, well, they made a nice defensive play, got a nice rebound, but the outlet pass was picked off. And now a chance to possibly take the lead. Or no, it'd be tied. They did count the basket.
Bettag at the line with 10, trying to tie it up, and he did. We're tied at 38. 7:05 to go in this one. Raiders with the basketball going right to left toward their bench. Whitehead with it out deep now to Brock Thacker. Volleyball line straight away goes to Davis Schwartz. Schwartz hands it back out to Haywood. Haywood left side. Tate 3 in the air. No good. Rebound tip out by Thacker, but Partenheimer gets the rebound. Up the floor to Fleck. Out to Wolf. 3 in the air left side. Spins out. No good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Right ahead to a streaking Tate Whitehead. Lays it up and in. If Drew Messmer says you can't leave one guy, it's Tate Whitehead, and his guys didn't get back. 40-38, Raiders back up by 2 here. Schuler with it, right side high. Goes to Berger. Now to Fleck. Now to Bettag. Bettag with it. Looks around. Goes out to Partenheimer. He'll fire the 3. This one's no good. They'd like him to stay out there. And the rebound by the Raiders. Haywood with it. Goes out to Thacker. Now to Haywood. Tate Whitehead with it. Into the corner to Haywood right side. Back to Tate. Whitehead centers it up volleyball line. Now goes left side. Left elbow. Turns in the lane. Falls away. Got it.
He's feeling it now.
24 for Tate Whitehead. Raiders lead 42-38, I should say, with 5:41 to go here in the contest. Right side, Bettag. Now to Fleck. Berger, deep left point against Wright. Dribbles a couple of times, hands it back out to Schuler. Working against Noah Wright on the left side of the floor. Tries to come off a Partenheimer screen. They whip it back out to Berger near the top of the key against Thacker. Berger, one dribble, deep right to Fleck. Raiders hedge out on him. Fleck, left of the lane. Goes inside to Partenheimer, takes it up, a foul, and Partenheimer will shoot 2. Rangers very good patiently right there to get it into Partenheimer in the paint and draw the foul. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That is Davis Schwartz's 4th personal, so a big personal foul, though. So see if they ride him out here with the final 5:09 to play.
Free throw is up short by Partenheimer after he hit those 3 in a row to end the 4th.
Yeah, he's been nailing
them
here.
In the 3rd, I should say.
Yeah, he's been nailing them here from the line, but misses a big front end of a 2-shot foul.
Steckler back in to replace Schwartz with those 4 personal fouls. Free throw number 2 for Partenheimer. This one is good without hitting the rim. Caden's got 7. 42-39 Raiders on the RG Mechanical scoreboard here at Beekler. Last 5 minutes of this game in regulation. Tate Whitehead out front, into the corner to right, into the post to Steckler, into the left corner. Haywood, 3 in the air. Off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around inside by Wright, but Forest Park pulls it out of there. They've got a break. Tate Whitehead back to knock it away out of bounds. Probably saved 2 right there.
Without a doubt, he'd saved 2 right there.
Played defensive back, just sprinted. Any form of sports, if the ball goes over your head, I don't care what sport it is, it's not good news.
Yep.
And Tate Whitehead was there to bat it away. Into the corner, Partenheimer on the end zone out of bounds play. They go out to Schuler, left point against Tate Whitehead. Whitehead on the defense against Schuler. Schuler goes in, puts it up, short-armed it, no good. Rebound by Partenheimer. He kicked it back out to Berger. He fumbled it. Haywood got his hands on it. Berger ripped it away at a whistle first, and a timeout by Drew Messmer. It's a 30-second timeout. Raiders lead 42-39 with 4:33 to play. We'll take a break and have more after this.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a Good Time Gold Saturday morning.
Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
Back at it, Beekler, 42-39, 4:33 to go. It's been a tight one so far. Rangers came out in the first quarter and socked Southridge, and the Raiders got back in it in the second quarter. Raiders maintained in the third, and now it's 42-39.
Well, tight one in the other half of the rivalry game up at Northeast DuBois. Jasper leading after 3, 32-26.
Rangers inbound to Berger, right side to Bettag, outside the arc against Tate. Now brings it back out to Berger. Berger goes top of the key, couldn't get a shot off, into the corner to Wolf. Drives it inside against Haywood, cross lane to Partenheimer, gets his man in the air, got it and won. Another three-point play opportunity coming for Forest Park. A chance to tie the game as Steckler picks up the foul. 4:16 to go here. 4 on Steckler now.
Well, Raiders were looking, thought that Forest Park was probably going to shoot the three there, but they reversed it and got it into Camden Partenheimer for the bucket.
Free throw is up, and we are tied. Partenheimer knocks it home, 42-42 with 4:16 to go. Noah Wright brings it up for Southridge. Right up the left side for the Raiders. Angles it right now. Goes out deep to Tate Whitehead. Whitehead guarded by Wolf. Into the lane. Leaves it inside to Steckler. Can't do anything with it. Out to Whitehead. Tate Whitehead with the basketball. Deep left side. Whitehead drives it inside. Runs out of real estate. Brings it back out into the corner. Now Haywood out to the point to Noah Wright. He goes to a handoff to Thacker. Deep right side to right. Into the post to Steckler against Partenheimer. Kicks it out to Haywood. Haywood, left side Tate. Shot fake. Dives inside the line. Goes inside. Puts it up in traffic. No good. Rebound Steckler. His follow good.
Big offensive rebound right there by Steck. Gives the Raiders a 2-point cushion.
Rangers the other way. Wolf with it. Free throw line to Partenheimer. Into the corner to Fleck. Comes off a Partenheimer screen. Can't use it very much. Goes straight away volleyball line with it. Rangers down 2 with 3:15 to go. Fleck with it for Forest Park here. Fleck into the post to Partenheimer. Tries to back in against Steckler. Leaves it baseline.
Just
Rangers
good.
out of bounds. Good defense by Tate Whitehead. Used the baseline as an extra defender, and they had nowhere to go.
Oh, just a bad pass right there, and it sailed out of bounds. Wasn't able to corral it, and that's the 13 turnover for the Rangers, and it was a big one here. Raiders trying to build on this 2-point lead.
44-42, 3 minutes to go. Right now to Tate Whitehead. Out to Thacker. Into the corner to Haywood. Skips it right to Steckler. Out to Tate. Right point. Rise and fire 3. Left it short. Rebounded by Berger of Forest Park. Rangers on the push. Berger into the lane. Ball knocked out of bounds by Noah Wright, and the Rangers will get it back into the corner.
Well, Tate had a very good look from that one. Just a little on the move right there, but so we're going to, with 4 personal fouls, in comes Swartz for Southridge.
44-42, Raiders on top by 2. Forest Park and Tyre take the lead here. Berger in the corner. Now has it out on the right or left wing. Comes off a Partenheimer screen, deep right to Fleck. Fleck with it for Forest Park. Dives into the lane against Noah Wright. Wright cuts him off. Out to Berger. Big jump stop. Leaves it off for Bettag. 2:30 to play. Forest Park with a 2-point deficit. Fleck into the corner to Wolf. Brings it out on the deep left wing. Wolf dives inside, kicks it out, and it's going to be over and back.
Yep.
Wolf, nope, they're going to say last touch.
Oh,
no.
my.
They didn't call the over and back. Bettag right wing. Shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Noah Wright, and a whistle and a foul on Southridge. They missed that over and back there.
That's a big-time over and back. I mean, Forest Park knew it. They gave up on it.
Yeah, they weren't even going to chase it.
Nope.
And then they called the foul on Southridge. They're fourth. The Rangers don't have a foul in this fourth quarter. It's going to be against Tate Whitehead, so the Rangers get another chance.
Wow, 2 gifts.
Wolf with it right corner. Drives it inside again. Schwartz puts it up. Missed the bucket. Rebound Forest Park. Bettag in traffic. Lost control of the ball. Raiders pull it out of there. Here comes Noah Wright. Up the floor to Haywood. He goes in from the right side and lays it in.
A big bucket there for Southridge. That puts them up by 4 with 1:50.
Back defensively are the Raiders. Out front is Schuler with it. Schuler, right side to Fleck in front of the Ranger bench. Drew Messmer walks up and down that sideline. Wants some offense out of his team. Raiders try to dig in defensively.
Need a big stop here.
Right side goes Fleck. Now to Bettag with 1:25 to play. Rangers down by 4. And Drew wants a timeout. 1:21 to play. 46-42 Raiders on the RG Mechanical scoreboard. We'll step aside and have more after this.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music!
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Back out to Beekler, 46-42 with 1:21 to go here in this contest, and a highly competitive game right here. You knew it would be. Both teams with great seasons so far. 12-2 Southridge, 11-3 Forest Park, and the Raiders extend that lead to 4 on that steal and layup by Haywood after Wright pulled it out of there. Forest Park called the timeout with 1:21 to go.
Oh, rivalry basketball at its best right here. We've got it. Again, Raiders up 46-42 as Drew Messmer called a timeout to set something up here.
So Schuler brings it across the timeline for Forest Park. Goes to Berger, top of the key, into the corner. To Wolf. Tries to work against Noah Wright. Not much doing there. Goes to Berger. Dives into the lane. Leaves it baseline for Partenheimer. Kicks it into the corner to Wolf. Fires it back inside. Wolf will put it up. Blocked away. And a whistle and a foul trying to chase the ball on Southridge. And that'll put Forest Park to the line for 2 free throws.
That's going to be his 5th personal foul. It's going to be on Schwartz. He made the block, but then the second time he got some body. So now Steckler going to have to come in and finish the duration of this ball game out. But back to the line is Reese Wolf.
Wolf in the game with 9. Free throw in the air. Left it short. 46-42. Raiders on top by 4 with 59 seconds to go here at Beekler Arena.
Well, this is a 22nd free throw attempt for Forest Park.
Missed both of them. Rebounded by Thacker. And the Raiders have it, Forest Park, with no team foul, so they'll have to foul like 5 times here in the last 49 seconds.
They're trying to.
Whitehead gets fouled, and that's usually not good for business for the opposition. And Whitehead will be at the line with 24.
Yeah, they got some major fouling to do. So they got 4, well, really 3 more to go yet.
Yeah.
You don't want to do the last one there, but the Raiders just got to keep a handle on the basketball here.
Haywood to throw it in. Again, that was just their first foul. Get it into Noah Wright, and he's quickly fouled. It's It's one thing about resetting the fouls after each quarter. It gets to this point. Sometimes you play good defense. Throughout a quarter, you don't get any fouls, and then when you have to get them at the end.
Yep.
Nobody wants to foul early in the half, early in the quarters.
Forest Park doing a nice job, though, of getting those fouls quickly.
44 seconds to go. Get it into Tate and quickly.
My goodness.
Gets shoved across the way. So sooner or later, the Raiders are going to shoot free throws. Now the clock down to 44 seconds.
I think if this was the NFL, they probably would have threw a flag on that one. He pushed him into the sideline.
So Haywood will inbound once again on the third foul. So they've got 2 more before the Raiders go to the line. They get into Noah Wright. He's going to eat some clock here. 42 seconds, but he does have to bring it across the timeline. Does so quickly, and the Rangers foul him with 37 seconds to go as Moore is into the lineup to foul. 46-42.
That was a smart move there to keep it on that side of the court.
Yep, and to get it in to the Raiders side sooner or later, which they did. Now 37 seconds ago, they'll get a quick foul, and the Raiders this time will go to the free throw line. Tate Whitehead gets it, and they reach out and grab him. And Tate will be at the line now with 24.
Well, Tate could really help not only his cause, but his teammates' cause here with a couple free throws.
So Whitehead has had a big ball game, had that big second quarter. Free throw is up and good. He's got 25. For that next free throw. Next one in the air, and he got both. Puts the Raiders up 48-42. Forest Park wants a timeout. 34 seconds ago, Raiders lead by 6. We'll step aside and have more after this.
Jubilar Toyota in Jasper is proud to be the title sponsor for the Jammin' in Jasper basketball tournament this month. Teams from all over the Midwest will come to compete. This month, get a Jammin' deal on your next vehicle at Jubilar's with tax time savings. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock for every budget and flexible financing options from top lenders. As always, no hidden fees. Jubilar Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for Jammin' deals since 1929.
Back out to Beekler, 48-42. Raiders on top with 36.1 seconds to go. Forest Park will have the basketball. They'll bring it the length here.
A couple big free throws made by Tate Whitehead there to extend this lead. Now again, really another defensive stop needed by the Raiders here. Both teams now with 5 fouls apiece.
So Forest Park getting ready to bring it in. I'm going to give it to him three-quarter court near the Raider. Nope, they're going to make him take it to the baseline like I thought. So called that timeout right after Whitehead hit the free throws.
Yep, they'll go the length.
So official is at the scorer's table. We're at the highest point of the gym and don't really know what's going on at the scorer's table. Now the official steps away and he's going to referee the ball game. So Forest Park will bring it in and get it into Berger. And he'll take it up the left side, met by Noah Wright. They hedge out on Berger. Kills his dribble, out deep, long three, Schuler, left it short, rebound Brock Thacker, and he's quickly fouled, and the Raiders are back to the line here with 2 more free throws with 22 seconds to go, leading 48-42.
Well, the Forest Park needed a 3 there. They got a good look by Schuler, just rimmed it, and Brock Thacker right there to get that defensive rebound. So he can pretty well seal the deal here if he can nail a couple free throws.
Thacker at the line. 48-42. Raiders lead. 22 seconds to go. Free throw number 1 for Thacker, no good.
Raiders 50% tonight there, 6 of 12, so they let 6 points on the table.
Thacker's second free throw. This one's good, 1 out of 2. 49-42 Raiders with 20 seconds to go. Berger out deep to Reese Wolf. Top of the key. Into the corner. Schuler right side 3, and he bangs it home. Brock Schuler hits the 3, and Forest Park calls a timeout. 49-45 Raiders with 11 seconds to go, and this one will step aside and have more after this.
Sell your car the easy way at Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper. Simply scan this QR code to get a Kelley Blue Book instant cash offer on your vehicle. Whether your car has low miles, high miles, or has a few dings, KBB makes it easy. Just answer a few simple questions and get a cash offer on the spot. Then bring your car to your local KBB buying center, Ubalor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, and we'll handle the rest. Trade your keys for cash today at Ubalor & Sons.
Welcome back to Beekler Arena. Raiders on top, 49-45, as they will bring it in after that 3 by Forest Park.
Well, who are you going to foul right now? And Roland Whitehead is out there. And
Tate Whitehead, Noah Wright, Thacker, and Haywood.
Yep.
Raiders are going to run that football out of bounds play with Haywood acting as the quarterback. They line 4 players up on the baseline, and they will streak out. So college teams do this a few years ago, and now everybody's running it in these dead ball situations. They'll hand the ball. Nope, they're going to hand it to Roland Whitehead. He's going to run the baseline, look to get it in. It's kicked by Partenheimer, and we'll try it again.
Figured this a little time would have went off of there, off of the kick, but
12 seconds to go.
Nothing went off.
Roland Whitehead to inbound. Once again, now they'll run a more conventional set. Roland Whitehead looks to get it in, still looking. Has to call a timeout with 12.6 seconds to go here. So 49-45 will stay here as Southridge had trouble getting it in, up by 4.
Anxious to see if they're going to keep Roland in the ball game there. Kind of small stature there to inbound the ball, but I didn't see any subs, so we'll see if somebody else will inbound it or if he will still be the trigger man.
So the Raiders will have to bring it in. Forest Park will try that quick foul to extend the game. Raiders huddle up below us on the left, Rangers on the right. Forest Park will take on Paoli tomorrow. Southridge idle until Thursday when they play Gibson Southern. Raiders trying to get the ball in bounds after this timeout.
It will be rolling once again to trigger it in.
Whitehead will get the ball from the official. Try to get it in. Bounces into Haywood with 12 seconds, and he waits to get fouled, and he does, and he'll march to the free throw line with 10 seconds to go.
It's going to be on Camden Partenheimer, and that is his 4th. So automatic 2 once again here for Camden Haywood. Could really make it hard on the Rangers here with a couple of free throws.
Free throw number 1 is up and good for Haywood. 50-45 with 10 seconds to go. Haywood will have another charity toss. Next free throw. Missed that one. Rebounded by Partenheimer. 8 seconds. Now 7. Partheimer, 3, right point. Nearly banked it in. Rebound by the Raiders. Haywood tries to fire it up the floor, and Forest Park fouled him, and Haywood's going to get 2 free throws. He's kind of laughing. He just wanted to throw the ball up in the air for the time to expire, and he got fouled in the free throw line area. So Haywood will be at the line, and nobody will line up on the free throw line, and the Raiders are going to win this one. The question is
the
how
score. Yeah. What
much
the
of
score?
a spread it's going to be. It's 50-45 now. Haywood with 0.8 seconds to go fires a free throw. This one rattles around and in. He's got 4.
Getting free throws he didn't think he was going to even get.
51-45. Haywood, second charity toss. He got both of them here. 52-45, Raiders lead here with 0.8 seconds to go.
Justin Leathers into the ball game.
Rangers inbound. Schuler half court at the horn. No good. And our final score, 52-45. Raiders win it. They go to 13-2 and 6-1 in the PAC. Rangers 11-4 and 6-3 in league play. Southridge wins at 52-45. That's going to wrap up our coverage on 18 WJTS. Great job by Caitlin Nykum with the video. Raiders over Forest Park, 52-45. Good day from Forest Park.